Here at Mission Quest Metaphysical Bookstore. We're just going to start off on a lot of laughing. There you go. My name is Dylan. I work here behind the counter, in the office, whichever places those are. I run around like crazy, and I do our social media here. Tonight is a little bit different, but it's going to be some fun, let's say. We have two of our readers here with us tonight, and two readers that have been with us for many, many years at this point. They are amazing and wonderful. They've both been with us before. I swear words will happen at some point tonight. We have Tony with us, and we have Miss Jerry here with us tonight, so it'll be a lot of fun. Tonight is a very special night because coming up this weekend, we have a big, fun summer expo. I know I briefly mentioned it last week, but now that we have more people here with me, we're going to really tell you about what's going on. This weekend is, like I said, our big expo. So we have free mini lectures, they're 30-minute lectures going on all day, Saturday and Sunday, starting at 10:30 a.m. You have to call into the store for all the stuff I'm going to tell you to sign up because we get booked. It gets a bit insane here. But on top of the free mini lectures, we will also be having aura photos that are half off all weekend. So that is $10 for an aura photo. It gets you a photo and the interpretive guide. The best part about this weekend, though, is the fact that all of our in-person readings are only $1 a minute. So you are saving $10 when you come in for a reading. We are doing 30 minutes max on all of our readings, but we will have that going. I haven't opened it up yet to see the full chat, but I see somebody who will be here this Sunday. Awesome. What are you coming for? Because I'm nosy and I want to know this stuff. And let's have a conversation about it. But yeah, so this weekend is a big weekend, a lot of fun things going on. The readings, I mean, if you've ever wanted to get a reading and were like, but come in, this is the time to do it. Like, it's gonna be insane and so much fun. And we want you to get your spot. So you have to call in for signing up for any of the classes, which I do have an event listed on here on Facebook with all of our free lectures that are going on all weekend. And to reserve a spot with our readers on Saturday or Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And you can call in at 480-949-1888. I love you all. We did just close up front, so please call in tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. and we will have someone here to answer those phones for you. One of these days I'll actually open this and do what I'm supposed to be doing. The reason this phone actually sits out here. Oh, look at that. It told me we're live. Yay, it makes it so much easier. Oh, God, I was so afraid my volume was going to be up there for a second, even though I turned it down right before we went live. I was still afraid it was going to go and make some noise. I was going to say something else, too. Oh, we have a lot of new product, too, so come and see that because that's fun. But, yeah.
What about the 20-minute reading?
Yes, thank you. That's what I was thinking of. Jesus, thank you. I'm so glad I have them because my brain apparently isn't working. I want you guys, especially to promote this weekend, we want you guys to share this with your friends and family. Get them to join our community, get a free mini reading every Thursday possibly, but also to anyone, I'm going to go through, anyone who shares, I'm going to go through and pick someone, and you will get a chance to get a free 20-minute phone reading with one of our psychics here, and you'll get the chance to choose that as well. So please, please, please share this with your friends and family. So one, we can bring them to our community and have them join the fun, but two, also for the chance to win a free 20-minute reading. It is a phone reading. We'll set up all the details when I get in touch with you. I will be picking them, I'm going to say tomorrow. We're going to go with tomorrow because after this my brain will be fried. But we will also do that. So share it. I can see who has shared based on just the privileges I have on Facebook. So, if you want to go through and tell me you shared it, awesome. I will look for that as well. But yeah, we've had quite a few people. Let's see. Oh, Sherry said she was going to be here on Sunday. That'll be awesome. Please come in. Let me know what you're going to be doing. Oh my goodness, so many things. So I'm going to make a couple of my fun little announcements of one, I'm really sorry if I mispronounce any of your names tonight during these readings because that happens. I think I actually did finally fully butcher someone's name. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm a girl named Dylan and people can't even read that right, so I understand your pain. I'm really sorry that I'm now contributing. But
well, they see the name and they say,
oh, it's real fun in school when they would see Dylan Rogers.
Yeah.
and then go to say Mr. or Miss as a substitute, and they'd go, Mr. Dylan Rogers. Everyone in class would snicker, and I'd be like, sorry, hi, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that was always fun. But, so I'm really sorry if I butcher anyone's name tonight. Second of all, we're not going to be able to get to all of you tonight. So come back next week. Call in. Share the video. Possibly win a 20-minute reading. All these things are possible. And let's get to some fun. Let's see what we can get for some people.
Okay. There you go.
They both are doing the readings tonight, if you haven't figured that out. So this will be fun. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see. I'll get there someday. Look, we have Sherry. I want to know which man I should be with. That'll be a fun one to start with, right? By the way, if you guys don't know and you haven't been here before, while they get some answers for y'all, they do everything. And when I say they do everything, they do everything. It's kind of crazy. But they're psychic, clairvoyant, intuitive, all the words that I seemingly can't remember at this moment. But yes, and they do work with the tarot. They don't have to. It helps, but they don't have to. But yeah.
Go with the nicest one who wants a relationship. There's one who has light hair. He's not the one, but there's another one who's a little bit younger, who really, really wants a relationship. So go with the one who wants the relationship, who's already showing you that he wants a relationship.
There you go.
I also am getting that the one that wants the relationship. Now, if he's your choice and you find that you might feel like something's missing, I'm kind of getting there might be someone like a third person. So I know that's a hard choice, but there's also other options.
There's always options.
Yeah.
Options are awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing all that work I was supposed to be doing when I was talking at the beginning. So that's what I'm doing. And if anyone ever does actually look at the shares and see my name a million times, I don't pick myself. I just sit down with them when I need a reading. So this really is for you guys. I want you guys to get this reading and get some real one-on-one time with one of our psychics here. I will get this to work someday. Sorry, my phone was being stupid. So Sherry, there you go. Thank you, Katie. I just got the hair done. It's a lot of fun. We're joking that I can't tell if I'm a mermaid or a unicorn at this point. What am I? Am I a mermaid or a unicorn? I've heard both.
Oh, I don't know. I think you're like a winter goddess queen or something.
Yeah. You did actually call me Daenerys.
Yeah.
So I guess at Vision Quest here, I'm a winter goddess
queen.
thing. Sorry. Random comment. I'm going to do those whenever I can because I don't get them all the time. That's funny. Someone wrote, if you have a choice of more than one, you're doing great, to Sherry. So that's funny that you said that. Okay, we have Carolyn. Where is my marriage headed? Are we better off apart from one another? I can't speak. I'm gonna try not to spill this all over myself tonight.
I know what I got. I just want. I'm waiting.
He's like, I want to hear your story
I'm waiting
first.
for you to confirm what I'm getting, and if so, then I'll
let you know, or you'll get two different answers, and that'll be real fun to see.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think you'll get two different answers on this one.
Oh, well, now what was the name again?
Oh God, Carolyn. It's like,
Carolyn. Honey, what you want to look at here is, yes, you are beautiful, and you're worthy, and you have a good attitude. But I don't know if the confusion around you is actually guidance to a positive goal. Where there's confusion, there is not light. Where there is fear, there is darkness. So you may want to kind of meditate and pray about this a little more, because it's getting way too complicated and you're so psychic. But listen to your intuitive self, not the fear and the doubt that the mortal mind would give you. It looks like it could be really complicated if you follow your mortal mind. So be careful and stay real close to guidance, okay? Because this could go either way. And yes, you're beautiful and you haven't heard that for a while, but that could be like a beguiling kind of an energy, you know? So be careful. Tony?
I told you we'd be on the same page. You are better off apart. What I'm getting from this situation is that you are not appreciated, and you're not feeling that you're loved, and you're not feeling that you're lovable.
Right.
That's the lesson behind the relationship of what you're going through. You have to recognize the fact that you need to put your own self first and how you feel about your own self if someone else is not doing that. And I don't feel that this person is doing that for you. The other thing is also is this person here that you're talking about needs to have some type of therapy so that they can see themselves and what they're actually doing so they can be accountable for it. Because right now it's all about you, that it's your fault. And so, yeah, you're better off apart right now until some kind of interaction of therapy comes through. But this is about you, and this is about loving yourself and deserving, not settling for less, basically.
See, you're the high priestess here, and that's like the second highest feminine card in the deck, and she's the most spiritual woman in the tarot. And so she's guiding you, that part of yourself, that higher you, stick with what she's telling you, and you'll get out of the weeds here and get back on your path. So, I'm sorry.
Girl, you are going to knock our stuff over. Apparently, I'm louder than y'all, so y'all need to speak up a bit.
Okay, all right. We'll talk up.
Wow, my text just came out there. Tony's like, yeah, I wasn't going to say it. Allison says that Allison and Dirk Van Forest.
Van Forest, hi guys. Oh, come
Say
see me
hi.
this weekend.
So,
I'd love to see you.
like, I don't know. At least she knew the names. That's what I was just like, please know who these people are.
Well, you know what, you guys? In my tarot class, there's this wonderful story that I give at the end of the class most times, and it's called The Fool's Journey. It was written by this wonderful woman, Allison, and she gave that to me at the end of a class probably 15, 20 years ago, and I've used it in every class since. It's a work of art. It's called The Fool's Journey. I know she'll publish it after this.
Like, now I'm curious.
It's beautiful.
We have a bunch of new people. Hi, new people. I don't know. Coffee is hitting me. So if I get weird, I'm sorry. But if you've been here long enough, you know that I am weird. For all the new people, hi, we have a big expo this weekend. We have free mini lectures going all day. We have half off aura photos. We have readings with our amazing psychics like these two people. In person, they're only $1 a minute with a 30-minute max, but that is a savings of $10. You will have to call into the store and save your spot for all of this stuff. We will book up quick. Please don't call tonight. Call tomorrow at 10 a.m. Our phone number is 480-949-1888. Words. I will get there. Also, to everyone who's new, share this video. Bring in your friends and family, to this fun community, and I will try to be a little less weird if they're not. But I make no guarantees, but also because you get a chance to possibly win a free 20-minute readings with one of these great people here. So yeah, share the video. I will be picking a winner tomorrow, and the shuffling of the cards on both sides at the same time has happened. Let's get back to some questions.
Stereo.
Oh man, it's a weird sound, a little bit. Not like that annoying sound, just weird. But let's get back to it. We have Kristen saying, "What's my love life look like?"
Present or future?
I don't know.
We'll ask her.
We'll see when I can see her reply.
Yeah.
Tony's like, "Oh, I'll just pull a card."
While we're waiting for your response to that, the thing I get is a triangle.
Mm-hmm.
And in this triangle, you have to stay very organized with your thoughts, because you have to determine where your needs are being met and where you're meeting other people's needs. And here we have confusion, and we have maybe that the final result, that goal that you have in mind, normally 3 is not a balanced, like, even number. I don't know. There may be more opinion in this situation than you need. It's kind of confusing. Back off and go quietly back to your core.
What do you say, Tony?
Stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself.
Change your attitude a little bit as far as manifesting. Your relationships in the past have been very confusing, that they just kind of weren't getting you. But you do have the possibility, I show that you've done some work on yourself, so you do have the possibility of it being really good coming up really quickly. I'd say about that, it's going to be about after next 2 months or so. But you need to put yourself first. You have a tendency to lose yourself into other people, make them more important than you are, and don't do that. So just sometimes you have to train somebody how you want to be treated. So just go out and do it and manifest something positive.
There you go. Guys, since we have so many new people coming in, I've already started skipping through the questions because we got to get a little lower. We only got so much time tonight with two readers. So just so you know, with all these new people, we really want to welcome them. So just that I'm going to try to get to as many people as we can tonight and try to get a good variety of people that have been with us for numerous weeks, here from the beginning of tonight, and people that are joining us throughout the night as well. So throw that out there. We have Susie saying, is there a reason that someone from my past keeps contacting me? If I have skipped your question, just keep sending it in, since I am skipping through, like down throughout the comments, because we do have so many coming through. I will probably see it.
What was the question again?
Is there a reason that someone from my past keeps contacting me?
Making your point heard is sometimes an art with some people. And so being direct and being firm is your way to draw the line, and it is distinctively between the two of you. But if that line isn't distinctive, then there's always wiggle room. And I think the blurred lines is what's causing this person to still come back. So maybe a little more of being direct, firm, and almost indignant, but in a peaceful way, you know. What do you think?
I get exactly the same thing. You sometimes it's okay to put your foot down, and you're doing it, but you're not doing it forcefully enough. But I agree 100% with Jerry. The other thing also, if this is something that's just started, it could be because of Mercury retrograde, because usually Mercury retrograde will always bring someone back from your
Why
past.
does he always have to remind me that that's coming around? Sorry.
Mercury retrograde will always bring someone back from your past, and then as soon as Mercury retrograde is over, then they're usually gone. But that's until the 26th through the 18th of October.
August.
Yeah.
Mercury retrograde. For all those that want to know when that's going to be starting, it goes retrograde on the 26th of July and goes through the 18th of August. Yeah.
So usually that will bring somebody back from your past if this is something they just started. If not, it's just a matter of just putting your foot down.
There you go.
It's true. It's true.
It's true. Okay, let's see. We have, I have no clue if I read that one. We have Ignacio saying, what do the cards say about love and relationships for me?
It's winning my whistle.
Uh-huh. Again, hi to all the new people. It looks like we have quite a few new people here with us tonight. And I saw someone say hi from New Zealand. Hi to New Zealand.
Oh, wow.
I know,
good.
right? And they shared it.
Oh, wonderful. Yay.
Yay. We love that. Yeah, for the people that don't know, share our video. Possibly get a chance to have a free 20-minute phone reading with one of these lovely people right here. Not me, these two. Yeah.
I'm Jerry.
And this is Tony. They've been with us for a while. They do all of it. Psychic, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, clair, blah, 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 blah.
All the Claires.
All the Claires. All of them.
Claire is among us.
There you go. And they can do great phone readings just as much as they can do Facebook Live readings and in-person readings.
Okay.
Sorry.
Now, the question was...
what did the card say about love and relationships from Ignacio?
Okay, Ignacio. Here's the thing. Where are you shopping? Because it looks like that you are just shopping for drama queens one after the other.
And how am I not supposed to laugh at that?
It looks like, sweetie, see, the picture that you have of what a wonderful woman is and the way you want her to look and be and all that and do, well, look and see how realistic that is for the nature of the woman that you might be tempted to date. And remember, you marry who you date. So it looks like there's been a few failures, and in that then the risk of dating seems even more intense, and so it's really about making up your mind about what you won't allow and will allow, and if that leads you to a functional relationship, shop somewhere else. That's what I'm saying. Sorry. Okay, Tony.
Ignacio, in about 3 months from now, you're going to meet somebody. And it's been a long while since you've been waiting for a relationship. You're going to meet somebody, but you have a tendency to it's not enough just wanting someone to be in your life, because here comes somebody in your life when they're bringing all their baggage. But you have a tendency also to have women that are a little bit bitchy and a little bit mean. So you gotta it's like up the ante a little bit and just be a little bit more picky. But you've been waiting for someone for a while, but you're going to meet them in about 3 months or so.
See, that'll give you time to get all polished up, and shake off all the old stuff.
There you go. I think you did. Like, you were the first one to cuss on here. I'm surprised, man. I thought I would have broken that one a long time ago. Man, it's the kids. They help me not just cuss out everywhere, because, man, we know
She has small children.
Yeah, they're pretty tiny. Let's see. We have Aaliyah saying, is there anything I need to mentally, emotionally, or physically prepare myself for in the next coming days or weeks? Dead silence. No,
well, I'm looking.
I know. So while y'all look, I'll continue talking real quick, because luckily I can do that sometimes. If you guys are enjoying some of what you're getting tonight and you can come in person, there is no better weekend to come in than this weekend that we have coming up in just a couple of days. To kick all of it off, we do have Panel of Gifted Psychics tomorrow night at 7 p.m. from 7 to 9, and that's $15. And then Saturday and Sunday is our fun, big summer expo. And so we have free mini lectures going on all day, from 10:30 to about 3:30, both Saturday and Sunday. And then all of our aura photos are half off, and all of our in-person readings are $1 a minute. You are saving $10. So if you can come in, this is the weekend to do it. And you can call in tomorrow to book your spots, because trust me, you're going to want to book your spots. They can fill up really quick. You can call into 480-949-1888. Or if you really just kind of want to come on down on Saturday and Sunday and see what we got going on, see who we have available, you can always come in. We're at 3114 East Indian School Road. And again, a reminder, if you share tonight's video, I will be going through whoever shared them tomorrow morning, picking someone who can possibly win a free 20-minute reading with one of these amazing people here. We have answers.
And what's the question again?
Is there anything I need to mentally, emotionally, or physically prepare myself for in the next coming days or weeks? Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, you're going to hit a big disappointment. And it's something that's going to kind of blindside you, but it actually turns out to be really, really good. So it ends up being really good news. It's something that comes as a surprise, but it actually has a really good outcome to it. So I just kind of see you just kind of being upset about something, like, oh my God, I hope this works out okay, and it does. The other thing I was getting is something about, and this is two totally separate things, but there's something going on with your car. So if your car needs to have an oil change or something that needs to be fixed with it, it's something that's minor. Fix it before it gets worse.
And what I see is that you've been working on yourself, and you feel like you're pretty whole. And sometimes when we become really, really absorbed with knowledge and a new enlightened way of thinking, then it takes time to assimilate that and put it into practice. And so I think that's what you're going through now, is applying these new methods and these new tools. And so sometimes it can feel quite lonely. And so what they want you to do is just be really, really confident about where you are, even if it's not where you want to be, because it's leading you where you want to be. And in that, probably in about the next 2 to 6 weeks, you're probably going to find that possibility and love is everywhere. But you know what? Everything comes with a price when it comes to change. And it looks like you have to be willing to let go of, like what Tony said, what you're disappointed in. Let it go.
Be easier on yourself.
Yeah, because this will affect how you move into your next phase. Because see, here's Tower after you have found this epitome of unconditional love. And this is like the highest pregnancy card, which means that your energy is very impregnated for possibilities. And so let go of the old stuff that doesn't serve you, because new stuff's right around the corner.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
We have Kenya. If I mispronounce your name, I'm really sorry. I feel like this is a name I might have butchered before. So hopefully I didn't. We have saying, how will my relationship go? Should I stay with him? I mean, it's like asking, how will it go? Then, kind of knowing where it might go.
Yeah, this one needs a shuffle.
A full-on shuffle.
That Vegas shuffle.
This is what happens when you get these two in a room together. It's fun. Hi to all the new people, by the way. I feel like I just did jazz hands there for a second.
Yeah, you did.
I wasn't in dance.
Razzle-dazzle.
Razzle-dazzle.
There you go.
Now I'm going to have that stuck in my head all night.
Give
Thank you very
them
much.
the old.
Yeah, that's exactly
Chicago.
the point.
Okay, question.
I know, but I already went away from it. Meaning, how will my relationship go? Should I stay with him? Kenya.
Kenya, I don't have to look very far. Sometimes when we have to make these kind of choices, it's really choosing yourself over the other person, loving yourself more than you love that person. And it hurts like crazy to have to let go of someone you love. But if it doesn't match how you love yourself, then that's a lower vibration, that's kind of going to whittle away at you. So this looks like the foundation that you're looking for is not actually available to you in this relationship unless there was a massive spiritual awakening or a lot of hard work with a therapist. Sorry. What do you think, Dun Dun?
He's stubborn. He needs to work on his own garden.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get him to be not so, okay, you know what? This is actually a really good lesson. If he's willing to change, then this is the only way that this is going to last. But I see a new beginning happening regardless. Either way, if he were to change and get some help, it would be great, and it actually will work out, because you have the Lover's card here, and you have the Ten of Cups here, which is emotional fulfillment. So, but if he didn't, you would still end up being okay too. So either way, you're going to be happy. But what I'm getting though is that there's something about him and a wandering eye. So when you talk to him, when you go out, pay attention to his eyes, because his eyes aren't on you. His eyes are on other things.
You're not going to get it. It's too much of a glare.
It was the High Priestess upside down. So what Tony is saying is right. There's a shadow figure of a female somewhere.
There you go.
Yeah.
it's fun to have too, because then you're like, no, really, I promise, they're both like, they're sitting on either side of me. It's not like they're talking to each other. I mean, maybe up there, no kidding. Like, it's fun to get two different people telling you the exact same thing. Not always, but
Oh, look at the love.
I know.
Aww.
Thank you, everyone. We have Alicia.
Wow,
Alicia.
look at that.
Alicia.
Those were for me.
I paid him.
There you go. Would love to know if my career will get better.
What was her name?
Alicia, I think.
If her
Career
Oh,
will get
okay.
better.
Ooh, all right. Hi, Alicia.
Can you guys speak up some more, though?
Yes, yes.
Hi, Alicia.
Well, I'm still getting people like yelling in the comments here saying you
Okay.
gotta speak up. So
Okay,
take
okay.
it to my level here.
Okay, Alicia. It looks like that you've had some very specific dreams, visualizations of what you want, what you're looking for. Right now, you're turning the wheel of fortune, which means it's going to determine your fate and how fast you get there. But the good news is that in 2 to 6 weeks, the Ace of Cups. Remember, that's the pregnancy card. So that means that in the next 2 to 6 weeks, you're going to see all kinds of possibilities showing up. But now remember, as these successes happen, then you might kind of have a failure of sorts, and you may find that entrepreneurship is actually your happiest course. So this is probably a training ground for you. Go ahead and do it, but it's a jumping off point for you to actually be on your own. If you hadn't thought of that before, but you probably have. But this is just gonna polish your techniques, your skill set. Yeah, don't worry. It's just, it'll be tough and hard work, but the end is great. Tony?
All I can say is hold on tight,
Yes.
because the first couple of months are going to be really hard. Try to control your emotions and know that there's a lesson here that you need to look at. Part of you just wants to feel like you just want to leave. You're just tired of it and you want to go. But it looks like you would be shooting yourself in your own foot if you did. You have the World card here, which is possibilities of what you're looking for. But then also you have the Nine of Cups in your environment. And your environment is what we're talking about. And the Nine of Cups is your wish coming true. The other card appears is your hopes and your fears. There's a window of opportunity for a new address. So things are unfortunately going to get worse before they get better, but you actually get your wish in the end of it. You're just going to have to hold on tight and just go on through it. But yeah, you're looking at somebody who's actually going to be able to help you. So you get what you want. And you got the fate card. To me, this is fate. What's this, a Wheel of Fortune? Same thing.
Wheel of Fortune. That's
Yeah.
what she pulled too.
And that is your outcome.
There you go.
Yay.
Very cool. Okay, we have Sarah saying, hi, can you give me some advice? A lot is going on in my life. Super confused.
Okay, but if not Sarah, there's somebody who's close to Sarah who's going to have a baby if they haven't announced it yet, but I feel that there's a pregnancy near Sarah.
Okay, seriously, what's going on with pregnancy tonight, guys?
I don't know.
The word pregnancy.
Well,
Don't
she
even
meant
look
it.
at-
She meant it in a different way.
I know, but
I meant it
still,
in
the
actually-
word
I
keeps
meant-
coming
I-
up.
It's making no fertile myrtle here nervous.
I know.
I mean, I know I ain't, so we're good. But no, thank you.
I'm sorry. What was your question?
I know.
Can you give me some advice? A lot is going on in my life. Super
Oh,
confused.
okay. Okay.
And this is Sarah?
Sarah.
Sarah.
If you guys are enjoying tonight, remember if you share the video, you get a possible chance to have a free 20-minute phone reading with one of these people here. Let's see what we can do for y'all.
Sarah, you know what? There's no negative card here whatsoever. So that tells me,
Really?
yeah. So here's like the upside. The upside is that if you've organized your business sense and you've got it trained and you've got the knowledge to know how to make that happen, and even in your relationships, the business sense in relationship, whatever that is, this is an organized effort. It's taking your knowledge and using it for your highest good, I suppose. Because here's the 10 of Cups, and that's like complete happiness and success. And why? Because you're strong, you're honest, and you can be very direct and very accurate when you need to be. So be brave and be strong. Then it shows that your intuition kicks in, and when your intuition kicks in, then you know how to delegate and just distribute all this wonderful knowledge that you already have that we spoke of, and then that brings a better level, a higher level of business. And then there's only one thing you want to watch is your Achilles heel, and that might be a dysfunctional relationship with a man. And then here is the woman in your life and the women in your life helping you to stay encouraged and successful, but it does come with a little package of emotions, which Tony's going to talk about. And there you go.
Well,
I'm gonna move over here. No.
give yourself a week, you'll be over it. It's something astrological that's happening. You're just being very hard on yourself. You're looking at yourself as far as in terms of memories, where I've been, where I'm going, don't know where I'm going. What you need to look at is possibly starting looking into maybe going to school or going back to school and learning something. You're just reflecting and you're just being really hard on yourself. But you're going to be okay. You're going to be fine. Here's victory over an emotional issue. So give yourself about a week or so. But it looks like something about, school and following up on it or finishing.
There you go.
Because remember, that's the knowledge. So the organized knowledge that you're going to put into place.
There you go.
That gets you out of this.
Random thing with the astrology. For people that don't know, tonight/tomorrow, I don't remember exactly what time, we have the new super moon eclipse thing going on. I will make a post as soon as this is over because I can't do it right now, or I will lose all of your comments, like literally all of them. I'll make a post that explains kind of what's going on with that right after this video is over. So just so you know,
Where's the moon at?
It's a new moon.
I don't remember what the moon's in. I think it was just recently in
Would it be Leo?
Capricorn. No, it's like
Cancer?
Capricorn Aquarius right now.
Okay.
No, Sun's in Cancer.
Yeah.
Child.
I don't know.
Child. You know me. Sorry, I'm a Cancer through and through. That's why I'm looking at her like that. What is it in Capricorn or the moon? The moon should not be in Cancer. Weird.
Yeah, it says it
The
is.
sun should be in Cancer right now.
But
'cause
sometimes
we're
it
in
happens both
Cancer.
ways.
Oh, maybe that's the time that it would be. I don't know.
I'll look it up. I'll write it in my post. But yeah, just so you know, there is a big kind of astrological thing going on right now.
So does that mean it could be an emotional weekend, you think?
Have fun with that as readers. I'm just going to be following everyone around on social media. So if you don't live in the state, by the way, keep up. I'm going to try to go live as much as I can during any of our free lectures and just around the store. So, right? Yeah, I mean, I got this iPad here. I'm going to be here all weekend. I might as well do something. Might as well. For all the people that can't join us in person. And as soon as you can, come and say hi. This was just kind of cute how this was written, so I had to, and I stopped at it and was like, oh, that's so cute. We have Dawn saying, just seeing what the visionaries are seeing for my career life. Dawn. Yeah, Mercury retrograde starts on July 26th. Are we technically in the shadow period then?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's happening already. Yeah. I've already got wind
This
of it.
is why I should stop making silly faces, because I look weird on camera. Sorry.
Is that the only reason?
I mean, we keep letting me come back every week, so I must be doing something right.
Dawn, sorry. You have a lot of options right now and you're aware of it. And so I think what you're doing is asking a question that helps you to slice through this big old opportunity that's sitting in front of you. I think that if you have fun with your choice and do what you want to do, rather than what would be like, I don't know, professionally strategic or politically correct or whatever, you could go that route. That's true. But you know what? This could be a jumping off point for you. And in 10 years, you could have an entirely differently laid out life. So this is pretty cool, and I think you're aware of it. And so if you're thinking of, there's something on the left. I'm not sure what that is. Something on the left that you're going to choose, and it's what people will be surprised about. They think you're going to choose something else. Be brave. Be off the charts. You don't know where you're going to be in 10 years. Take the risk. What do you think, Tony?
Well, I know where he's going to be in 10 years.
Where?
Successful.
That's an answer for you.
Yeah, there you go. No matter where you are.
What I'm looking at here is, don't be afraid. It's like, don't be afraid to venture out. Don't play it safe. Because if you play it safe, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to get anywhere.
That's right.
Because you play it safe, but if you just take a chance, don't do it during the Mercury retrograde. And so you actually will become successful. Everything will turn out to your advantage if you want something that's different. I do see the same thing that Jerry, there are a lot of things that you can actually do. So just trying to pinpoint it to one or two things that you can do. Don't be afraid to take the risk. Here you have the Fool card, which is taking a leap of faith. And you have also this here in your environment is the five of coins. This is what I mean by the universe giving you what you want. If you're willing to take the chance, then go ahead and do it. You can't lose. So just have confidence and don't be afraid. But you're going to be successful.
And so see how that Tony's saying that you'll be successful whatever you do? That's why it's important to do what you really want. You can be successful for anybody, anytime, but you don't get a whole lot of opportunities to change your life this dramatically.
Just always remember to look where the Mercury retrogrades are and don't make big changes during those times.
It can be fun if you do. I'm kidding. I am so kidding.
It's a good time though to collect old stuff from the past if you're building some kind of history and how you want to present that to somebody as you're doing business, reiterate your reputation, your accomplishments, go back, and then bring that to the table as the jumping to the future.
I know it's funny that we say don't make big changes and everything because Mercury is going into retrograde and we're in the shadow period. But with the new moon, it is the time for new beginnings. So be careful what you're starting because of the retrograde and the new moon lining up at such a pivotal time. Just
it's like
saying.
a false start almost.
Yeah. If you play your cards right and you know what you're getting into, you at least have 1 foot ahead of the game. But just know that anything that you do start during this time period and actually put action into could be a little more unbalanced. Now's the time for setting up the plan, not putting it into action.
And if you do choose to, then be prepared.
That's good advice.
To check. It's true.
Random astrology things I know that can help.
And so if you do, though, you'll find that you're checking messages 2 or 3 times. Or you're having to fix something or go back and find something 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So it's like you're walking in wet sand when you're trying to move forward in communication or anything that flows in Mercury retrograde. That's all.
There you go.
Just don't let fear stop you. That's all.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly.
Because I'm going to take another moment to say it again, because that's what I was told to do. Share the video. Possibly win a chance to have a 20-minute reading with one of these guys. It's a free 20-minute reading with one of them. I will be picking a winner tomorrow morning, so you still got some time to share it. This weekend, we are having our big summer expo, and we have free mini lectures going all day, or from about 10:30 to 3:30 throughout the day. Many different subjects. Come on in, see those. We have all of our aura photos are half off, so those are $10. And then all of our readings in person are, sorry, my nose itches. All of our in-person readings are only $1 a minute, so you are saving $10 if you can come in and see our readers this weekend. I can figure out words. They are 30-minute maximum for the in-person readings this weekend, but hey, it still is a savings of $10, so why not? Let's have some fun. We also have a whole bunch of new product coming out, like that we're putting out and stuff, so we want to share that with you guys.
What's some of your favorite product?
Oh, the herbs.
Herbs.
I mean, are you really going to ask me? That is like my
That's what I wanted
baby.
to say. That's what she promoted.
That is my baby. Yeah, no, we have a bunch of herbs, and that's what she's poking fun at me for.
No, I want you to promote it. Promote yourself.
That, man.
Yeah.
I don't talk about, like, I mean, I joke around on here, but I ain't gonna, no.
She's working really hard on these guys. Come check them out.
Just come check the, please. I get to run around like a crazy person. They do all the work. Kind of just true, though. You guys do all the work. But yeah, so you still got some time. Share the video. Get your friends and family to also join our community and come see me and someone else every week. I don't know, we have different people every week. I have different readers. We do mini readings here on Facebook for you guys. And if you don't know, just follow our social media, primarily Facebook and Instagram at the moment. I just want that to happen. I want more people following us so that I can interact with them more often. It's what I do. Social media is my other thing here, so I'm going to promote that a little bit more. But we have Jennifer saying, hello from the other side. I want to know what other side.
Hello.
I know, but now I have that in my head. Now I have
Adele.
razzle dazzle and hello in my head. It is a very strange mix. Chicago and Adele. Don't know how we're doing
That's
with
cool.
that one. But I must have tried 1,000 times. What am I doing wrong, and how can I get it right?
Huh? What's your question?
It says hello from the other side. I must have tried 1,000 times. What am I doing wrong, and how can I get it right?
I must have tried 1,000 times, but
That would be.
it's kind of cryptic.
I know.
Can you be more specific?
Like,
Randy says hi.
Hi, Randy.
hi, Randy. Okay, hold on.
Suzanne, you say you're excited for the expo. Are you coming? Do we get to see you? Not that Suzanne, different Suzanne.
Okay, so we're waiting for. Oh yeah, the specific question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you can get something.
We have new readers here too.
We do. I had Trish on last week.
Did you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I wish I knew who was actually reading Saturday and Sunday. That would have been something smart to look up, huh? Let's see if I can actually get help from our behind the screens person. I need to know, can you go write down who's reading Saturday and Sunday for me? And tell me which day is which people? Nope, it's in the book up front. Sorry. Totally random, completely off the screen, but I can't easily get out. So I gotta send.
That's what support system's for, huh?
Oh, I've had days where I'm like, you need to move the laptop or the iPad a little closer. You need to go turn on the AC. I'm like constantly looking behind the screen. Do you have something for Jennifer?
Yeah, she's the one that she's tried 1,000 times. And,
Yes.
And what was it? Tried 1,000 times and
What am I doing wrong?
what am I doing wrong?
How can I get it right?
You get it right by accepting it being what it is, and it's not going to change. There's that old saying of what's it about insanity? It's like repeating the same old thing and expecting a different result.
Yeah.
You just have to call it like it is and accept it for what it is. You end up with the Tower card, so it always ends up in a destructive situation. You have to come to terms with the other person and drop each other's swords. It's kind of like it's good for a while, and then it just ends and it fights. But the very last card is the Devil card, which is the negative. So it is what it is, and you just have to accept it.
And I'm doing a lecture, I believe it's Saturday, and it's about how to talk with spirit guides and angels.
Look at that.
You know? And so If you want to, come to that lecture because it might help to answer some questions.
Call in tomorrow morning to try to put your name down on the list.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Because our classes our lectures are filling up really quick. So please call in tomorrow morning at 480-949-1888 and we can get you in those.
But in order, you guys, whenever you're thinking about trying to talk to angels and guides, what you want to do is center yourself, and how to know your angels and guides is really as close as how to know yourself. And so we'll just get into that in the lecture and maybe a class or a reading. Who knows?
Right. We have Hope saying, should I take the opportunity that just came up?
I say yes.
Well, January, then whenever you get a chance to come out to Arizona, let us know. Come say hi. And we do this big expo twice a year. Maybe you can plan for maybe about 6 months-ish from now, planning a trip out here. And then you can come to the expo and enjoy the fun. Sorry, random side note.
Hope, it's a good beginning, and I say yes as long as you can do it before the Mercury retrogrades.
So you got go quick.
Yeah, as long as it gets quick, because there is a chariot
Sorry,
next to it. So it's like if it goes quick, then yeah, it'll be a good experience and a brand new beginning. But I do have a feeling it'll go quick. So yeah, you'll be in good hands.
And Suzanne, I know I commented on the fact of you being excited for the expo. I didn't see if you're coming or not, so I'm going to say it again. Come to the expo. It'd be great to see you if you can. Any one of you, please come to the expo. It'd be great to meet you and put a face to the name. I mean, even though I see your picture, it'd be nice to put like a face to the name every once in a while. It's different than like seeing my face plastered on their screen every week. But Suzanne says, regarding myself, wondering which direction I should head in so I can make income.
Employment.
I was trying to stay away from that one, but
you know, I'm getting the Prince of Swords, and that means that you may not be, you know, the owner of the company, but you certainly have skills. And so, the thing to think about though is be the man that you are, and think about that. Be the man that you are, because you already know how to make money. You already know your value professionally. So think like a man and acquire what you want. It's yours if you claim it. So just, you know, like the hunter, go out there and get it. And you will. You will. There's success all over the place.
there you go.
Okay. Thank you.
Suzanne. I agree 100%, but you have to build up your own confidence, and that's the thing that's getting in the way. There's a lot of fear. So just build up your own confidence, fake it until you make it, but I agree 100%. Just don't give in to the fear. But you'll be fine.
There you go. Random side note. January says you need to get books on candle reading since you sell at your place. The thing is that we do sell candles. We have plenty of different types of candles, but we don't actually have anyone here that specifically does candle readings. Yes, we do need to get books on it. I will look into it and add that to our long list of books we need to be getting into the store. But we don't actually have people that do candle readings.
Is that when the stuff is all along the sides of the candle?
Yeah, like you're reading the wax. Oh, well, we can't burn things in here.
No, yeah, true. You'd
That's
have
more
to
so
You
bring
have to
it
burn
in.
it and then bring it in.
You'd have
Yeah,
to, yeah.
it's like if you burned it at home and wanted to get a reading on that at home, we can do that.
Yeah.
But it's more so like the actual, like, we can't do a full candle reading here. So that's really why we don't have books on it, more so than anything. And this has only recently come up.
It came up for me about 3 years ago. A woman brought a candle in. She goes, I want you to look at this. And what I was seeing is I pointed out to her, because she couldn't see it, there was something there. There was like a Virgin Mary figure on it. And
Oh, wow.
so And I was letting her know that this was for someone who was ill, and that the prayers were going to be answered. They were going to be okay. There was like a Virgin Mary thing. So that's how I knew I could read it.
Yeah. So, just a random, side note, because I saw that. Thank you for everyone that's being like understanding in the fact that we have so many comments and I'm just having to skip through and get to as many as we can tonight. So we have Jamie saying, are my kidney and bladder issues going to get resolved soon? While they do that, sorry.
Connected. I'm sorry. They're both connected. It feels. It almost feels like there's like an infection in both.
That's not fun.
Think about this. If you've ever had peritonitis, along with the bladder, kidney, even the lungs, if you've got the lungs connected with the bladder and the kidneys, this is all about flow, so it's about emotions, and it's also sometimes about shame. So if you could do meditations around like waterfalls or rivers, any body of water that flows, and visualize that flow and claim that inside yourself, that might help with some of the symptoms, but stay very, very close to your care and your treatment. But the energy around it needs attention, and then you'll see a turn. But as long as you're kind of believing that the symptoms rather than the problem, the core, then you'll stay there. But yeah, it's going to be tough, but you've got to really climb up out of what you believe to be true.
It's your situation is definitely emotional based.
Yeah.
It really is. Just deal with that. Deal with the emotions. Do what the doctors tell you to do. You got your wish come true here. You'll be fine. You're going to be okay. You actually have started working on it already. So it's already in progress, but it has a lot to do with emotional issues. And it also has a lot to do with, hold on. Okay. You just recently having to start over again, but I see there was some sort of a breakup situation in the past, and that has a lot to do with it too. It was kind of like the last straw that broke the camel's back. Mm-hmm. But you'll be okay. You'll be fine. You're doing well.
But that's why the emotions are all cattywampus, and then you're having the physical symptoms of it. So going back and healing some of those old wounds will help to help the health issues that are showing up now. And that might have even been 2 years ago. And so you've already gone through 2 cycles, 2 one-year cycles. So, yeah.
It's been around for a while.
Yeah.
2 things. What was that word you used for the health thing? What was that health thing that you said?
Peritonitis.
Peritonitis.
What the hell is that?
Peritonitis is when you get a really bad infection in the cavity of where your bowels and your kidneys and your bladder and everything sits, and the lining of it inside of it gets all infected and inflamed.
Yeah. Only because
that's my age showing.
Yeah, I know what that was.
So there was that random thing because I was confused, and if I didn't ask her right now, I would forget. And then for any of you that didn't know, now you know. 2, Hope. Yes, Mercury goes into retrograde on the 26th of this month, as in like 2 weeks from today.
Look at Tony. But then remember too that now for those of you that were born in Mercury retrograde, this is going to be a time where you feel like a little free bird.
Yeah.
And everybody understands you.
Good for them.
Lucky
for
them.
3 times of the year.
Lucky
3 times of the year.
I'm sorry. We love you. We really do. I promise. Good for you.
Yeah, this is your party time.
So, and then third random little note, because I finally got my notes of who was actually reading this weekend for people, because I realized I didn't have that.
Same time.
We're going a little longer tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You did know this. You did know this. We had this conversation.
I remember. Like,
No, I know.
Okay.
No, so Saturday. And just so you guys know, our readers start at 10 a.m. So they can get here early. 10 to 5. Those are the times, both Saturday and Sunday. we have Bonnie, Droma, Miss Jerry, Lisa, Trish, Piper Lynn, Rachel, Sunny, and Tony. And then on Sunday, we have Bonnie, Miss Jerry, Lisa, Kat, Droma, Rachel, Trish, and Sunny. I know half those names you might not know because they haven't been on here with me. I'm working on it. Your volume's on.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I'll get it.
Sorry. Random. I heard music and I was like, no.
No.
My volume's not on. I saw my background person like checking his headphones earlier and I was like, I don't hear your music. I know your music. But so yeah, I know you guys don't know all of the readers that I've mentioned, but they're all great, amazing. I mean, these two will definitely be here this weekend. So you can always come in and see them. For the people that aren't, haven't had the chance to come on here with me, just scheduling conflicts, any of that, read about them on the website. They are on there. It does have their bio. Call us tomorrow morning. We can tell you everything they do. You can call us at 480-949-1888. So there is that list of who is working. I should not cover that up because I'm probably going to need it again. But there's that. We are going a little longer tonight because we got 2 people. It takes a little longer to answer a question. So we will be doing that. We do have some time for a few more questions, and that gives you a little more time to share the video. This one, I don't know. We have Stephanie. Why do I keep having the same realistic dream that my grandpa wasn't actually gone when we buried him? He came home like nothing happened. We have 2 mediums here tonight, guys. That's why I was like, well then, let's have some fun. I now got a Lady Gaga song stuck in my head.
Do you got it? Go ahead.
Okay. Well, see, Grandpa actually hasn't really left the planet.
Exactly.
I mean, I figured that's what we're going to do.
Totally.
Yeah.
But let's have some fun.
He's letting you know he's totally still there. Call him. He hears you. All of that. He's just trying to convince you, trying to convince everybody. I'm like, no, I'm still here. I'm still here.
And he sees all and knows all now.
Yeah.
He wants you guys to know that, but in a humorous way.
Yeah.
He's not unhappy.
Yeah. He's good. He's good.
Mm-hmm. He's just, it's his attempt to try to get messages to you guys that he's okay. To comfort you guys.
Yeah, because when he left, it left like a really big void. And he's trying to, even on the other side, he's trying to fill that void. But it left a really big void. But it kind of feels like he was like the matriarch, a strong point. And he's still strong, and he's over on the other side. But he's letting you guys know he's not far. Talk to him; he can hear you.
Also, what he wants you to do is he wants you guys to work together to organize what you're going to do around either the family business or the elephant in the room in the family. So he wants all of this to kind of be swept off the table and cleaned up so that everybody can start their new beginning.
Do what he would do.
Right. And he was a hard worker. He was organized and happy. And he wants you guys to work hard and be happy too. So he's just going to stick around to see if everybody's going to take the role
Exactly.
that he left them.
Yeah.
And then once you guys have done that and everybody's kind of harmonious, then he'll just leave. He'll ascend, but he won't be gone forever.
He'll lay off.
Yeah, he'll lay off.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So since the word pregnant came up so much tonight, and I scroll through and I find one with the word pregnant, you know we gotta stop there, right? So that's the running theme of tonight. No, I'm kidding. Totally kidding. We have Justine saying, can you do a relationship/pregnancy reading? Currently pregnant with twins, and it's been hard. I need a peace of mind.
What, her name again?
Justine.
Justine.
And she wants to know.
I'm a twin.
Just needs peace of
And
mind.
being a twin,
been
one of
hard.
the things that my mom always told us is that twins were easier than singles because they entertain each other. And yeah.
Your mom crazy.
No,
No, thank you.
Everyone said we were just really good babies and we just entertained each other. And so. Well, good baby.
We love her. I'm sorry. Yours are probably going to be great. We're just
oh, but not me. Huh?
no. We're just
yeah.
I'm a lost cause. But good luck.
Well, Justine, I'm not a twin, so I'm staying out
Thank
of
God.
it.
Oh no. I'm glad that we have only one of these living in this state. I couldn't handle two of these living in the state either. No, thank you. I'm glad there's only one of me living in the state. What are we talking about? No.
What were you gonna say, Tony?
But peace of mind on pregnancy with twins.
Okay. get
Sorry, I
you.
do mean it in a great way.
Okay.
Double the fun.
It's true. It's true.
I don't have twins, but I have 2 children. So, completely different.
Okay, right off the bat,
I want to know if she knows the sex of them.
yeah, you got. Well, I do know the sex of them, but,
Oh, you do?
but I'm not going to tell you because I
Oh,
don't
then
I don't
tell me
believe
later.
I don't I'll let you know.
Cool.
But this is a good family, and you have a lot of concerns. You have a lot of concerns about money issues. You have a lot of concerns about security, and you're going to be fine. This is all of that is going to come into play. There's this is just a gift, and if you weren't able to handle it, they wouldn't have given it to you. So you're able to handle it. So you're going to be okay. You're going to be fine.
And what you can do, there's all kinds of organizations and programs out there for mommies and twins or multiples, and then also for the twins themselves. So you'll find a whole lot of support. Just start Googling around and asking other multiple mommies, you know, and see what you find out. It's going to be a lot of fun. It really is. You'll see.
Mm-mm.
No fear.
Mm-mm.
No, what I said?
Mm-hmm.
What? No?
To the extended part to your question, Justine, no. What?
But you will be happy with an alternative. You will.
I doubt that later
Promise. Promise. Can't trust the first one, but you can what's coming up for you.
There you go. We have James saying, my mom passed on Sunday. Is she okay?
I'm so sorry.
Love,
I'm so sorry.
love.
Hold on.
James, what you want to do now is pull in all your boundaries and all the stimulation around you and begin to cocoon yourself so you can start from your core and work out. Because finding what's going on inside you right now is going to be like a stronghold for you, and also go to what you believe to be true, go to what you hold on to and believe in and the people that you believe in, and surround yourself with a lot of support and love. Now your mom, when I think of her and I feel her, I see pink and I see green and kind of a light blue. And so those colors are more restful colors than they are any kind of turbulence or anything. This is more kind of like a quiet journey, and it's gentle and safe. So any kind of panic right now, that'll come later, and you know, with the stages of grief and all that. But right now, just try to really stay close to pastel colors and the fragrant flowers. I think that's where you'll find her. She was a gentle soul. She will not come to you in an aggressive way, so you have to quiet yourself so you can recognize her. She won't be able to be heard amongst the pain during your most, painful times, but in the most unusual times, she'll show up, and believe that. The first thing you get when you see something odd, you'll know if it's her or not, and accept it. Allow. And I'm so sorry.
She's still near you. She hasn't left yet. She is going to give you messages. What I'm getting is that if there's like an impact in here, that I'm getting
She's got heavy.
that I'm getting a heaviness where it's kind of really heavy and I can't breathe. But I'm getting also that it was a waiting period. There was a waiting. It's kind of like there was finally a release that was going. Yeah, a definite waiting period. She cares for you a great deal, but she's also telling you to take care of yourself. There's a little bit of a regret because it kind of feels like there was something that she could have done that too, actually, of maybe like quit smoking or something that it's kind of like she's saying that I should have taken better care of myself. So with you, she wants you to take good care of yourself. She will be, right now she is on your right hand side. She will always be there. And she's gonna be like your guardian angel. So she's not gonna go anywhere. But it's just a really rough time. But look for the signs. She's gonna give you signs. She's not suffering. She's actually in a really, really good place. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
And love to you and your family, seriously.
That's definitely.
One, Justine, I will have Tony tell me what the sex is, but then you message me after you find out, and I will let you know what he said. But you find out first, and then we'll tell you what we said over here, because it's just fun. We place bets here. I've had 2 children. Bets get placed, man. We have fun with it. Richard, what's your take on people who, he says, always see 1111? I'm guessing like can always see 1111 or something. What's your take on that? Just because it's a fun like venture off into a different thing for a second.
I have a different take than what Jerry has on 1111.
This is why I like it. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, so Jerry, you go ahead.
Jerry goes first.
Now, you're talking to somebody who follows numbers pretty closely. My apartment number is 1111.
That's creepy.
I'm in the 7th building. The street address is 1711. I mean, there's 7s and 11s all around where I moved.
Well, and a 1.
And a 1. And that's individuality. And 7 is physical manifestation. And now 1111 in the I Ching, the 11 is the form of ascension. And so then when you see that 1111, then you're looking at a divine kind of a rise in consciousness, or a rise in spirit or energy or love. And so the apartment that I'm in, it faces northeast and it's 1111, and it's a vortex. And so there are old planes of people that walk through that space all the time. But they don't bother me and I don't bother them. But it does bring in a lot of energy, just like 3 is the most reduced perfect number. Well, that's the triangle, and that's like God, man, and earth. Well, 1111 is ascension. So that's my take on it.
But that's your take on the number 1111.
Right.
What's your take on people who like see 1111 always?
That's like a heavenly mathematician.
I don't see 1111 always.
Well, you're good with math.
What you saying?
But you're an earth mathematician.
Girl, I can do math quicker in my head than you can on paper.
It's true. But then when spirit comes, man, everything's possible.
Okay,
Sorry.
my address comes into an 11.
Does it?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
My mailbox goes into an 11.
No way.
He's like,
excellent.
Let's
So-
go.
So I know that it just worked out that way.
Yeah.
What I'm getting for you as far as the 1111 is a message for you. Usually people say it's a message from angels, but this is something that is more from someone who's more personal for you. Let you know to just take it easy, and it's going to be okay. It's happening more than once, and it's to get your attention. You have the star here. So it's someone who has passed on who's giving you this message, because I feel that you're at a really mental low state at this moment, and this is kind of like what you're hoping for is your wish will come true. And you're at a place where you need some sort of security, whether it be emotional or whether it be on a financial level, and you're going to get it. So that's their message to you, to let you know, take it easy, it's going to be okay. You're going to be fine. You're going to get what you need. It's saying I'm here.
I also got the keys of Enoch. Are you familiar with them? Because 1111 is about ascension, but it's all about like the key to the door. So maybe they're telling
what's
you.
Enoch? What's that?
Enoch is an old consciousness of faith and belief systems, and it goes all the way back to Egypt, and it's very, very old ancient knowledge.
Apparently we'll be having some fun learning about that later.
The keys of Enoch. Look up
Or
the
look
book,
that up.
or
Just
Google it.
Just know you're going to be okay.
Yeah, that's about telling you how to walk into opportunity. Ascend from where you are now to the next episode.
There you go.
Yeah.
We have Lynn saying, can my mom hear me when I talk to her?
Of course.
No.
I mean, that didn't take long to answer.
Hold on. Your mom wants you to stop holding so much guilt and just let it go. Feels like there's a part of you that feels that it's sorry and you want to make it up, but yes, she can hear you. But it's kind of like she wants you to just be happy and move forward. You don't ever get over it, you just get through it. But yeah, she can hear you. And it's usually about the same thing. So it's kind of like, yeah, just, I hear you. So yeah, she's fine. She's a, hold on. Yeah, you have nothing, yeah, definitely. Things are different. She has a wider perception of what was going on and what was going on during the time when she was here. It doesn't matter. I mean, she's coming from a higher place of love, and it's a love beyond that you can understand. So yeah, she hears you. In fact, she wants to help you. So ask for help. And she's saying it's kind of like through God or through the universe that she can help you. And she will do it just to let you know that, hey, we're cool, we're okay.
It feels like you're facing some life-changing choices. Call her in to have her help you. You absolutely will hear her then. You'll just know. And it'll almost be like you already know it because she taught you this. And so now she's talking to you through your lessons learned through her. So do what she would do based on what you know and believe to be true, but she's going to be right there with you every step of the way as you choose these changes. What do you think, Tony?
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And she's looking at her as be good to yourself.
Yeah.
Be kinder to yourself.
And be brave.
Yeah.
There you go. James, random. If you actually are able to make it in on Sunday, we would love to see you. And if you do hugs, I would love to give you a hug because I'm a hugging person.
Who's James?
The one with whose mother has just passed.
Oh, we got hugs
Yes.
all around, honey.
So please come in, and if you do hugs, please let me give you a hug because I want to hug you. So that was just totally random. I just had to throw that out there because I saw that he said I will be there on Sunday.
Oh, cool.
Well, I mean, I have a biased answer on this question, but that's just because my opinion on it. Is Jerica saying, is getting a puppy the right thing to do? Yes, always. That's just my biased opinion. Let's get a real answer on that one, though. But yes, always get a puppy. Always. No, I don't know. I don't know your actual situation, but I think you should get a puppy.
What's his name?
Her name is Jerica.
Oh, Jerica. Okay. Probably about 6 months to a year ago, you went through something really big. And if you have a puppy in mind, and it seems like it's just so right, and divine right action has been totally present, and you still can't really justify it because it's just too exciting and so big, guess what? This is probably a dog or a cat that you've had in the past, and they've come back because they can now serve you better in the physical than they can in spirit. And so now they've come back because they were serving you in spirit. You've accomplished what it was you needed to accomplish, and now that you're stepping into something else, then they can better serve you in the physical. So yes, I would agree with Dylan. This is a time for you to get a puppy because change is coming, and this baby will be a wonderful guide. Yes.
Puppies are always good medicine, but if you do get a puppy, you're going to have to end up moving.
Oh, well, yeah.
That sometimes
That makes
happens.
sense.
Yeah, you're going to have to end up having to move.
Again, mine was totally a biased answer of just everyone should always have a puppy. I'm still trying to convince people I live with to get me a dog. 'Cause
Nah.
I want one so bad. But again, 2 children. That'll be fun. We have January asking about her Aunt Ducky. I'm guessing passed away from the sounds of the
What does she want to know about her Aunt Ducky? I mean, I can just tell you about her. Let me see.
She was either very, very bad at money or very, very good with money.
I mean, that's kind of the two complete
I mean, she wasn't
opposites.
just middle of the road. She wasn't
She's
like
either
just
kind of here or not.
I know, but she's nowhere in the middle. She's nowhere in the middle. It's the left or the right. Exaggerated personality. She probably was a practical joker. She likes a lot of color, and she comes in.
She said no, read her. So many crossovers in death and crossroads in life, one less.
Huh?
You read my cousin. January, I'm very confused what you're asking about. We read Lynn. I was saying about you. I'm very confused. We read Lynn. We read a Lynn. I've only seen one Lynn. I don't know. I'm very confuzzled. One of the messages said, so many crossovers in death and crossroads in life. One last shot asking for a read. Ducky was Lynn's mom. I'm asking for me. Is she okay? Is she around you? Is that what you're wanting to know? Ducky.
Well, what I'm getting is she's a very materialistic type of person. I'm getting very voiceful, very kind of eccentric, and has a really good personality. Yeah, I don't get that she, she actually really wasn't ready to go. She didn't want to go. There was a lot of fear about her going, but she carried a lot of fear. So, but she's fine. She was afraid. 1 second. Yeah, I'm getting materialistic. I get money around her. But yeah, I get she's good, she's okay, she's fine. But I get that, she really didn't want to, or not that, it was a lot of fear involved in passing over. But I get a lot of materialism, but she's fine, she's good, she's strong. But she's very opinionated.
January, since I'm still very confused because there's just a lot of very single one-worded answers, and I thank you for trying to help your mom also get read, but I guess now we've read the same thing for her twice. Jerry is specifically looking into for you. I don't know what specific question, so she's just looking into for you, January.
Okay, January. Now this is what this is looking like. I get the universe, which means that everything right now is in the balance. Now it depends on your attitude toward whether or not this is a good thing or a bad thing. And sometimes whenever even a lot of crap's happening around us and we're nervous and we're anxious, we have to find that place inside ourselves where we find some peace. Because when everything else is falling apart and changing and you don't know who you're going to be when it's all over, it's really important to go inside, because this is showing that you have levels of material gain available to you. So as you're growing, as you're physically feeling better, because over time you'll see that to be true, and then as your money seems to be kind of aligning itself to your needs, it looks like that even physically you've started doing other things that embraces wellness. And so you'll find that in about 9 months that you'll be a whole new person, but it takes consistent, tenacious care of you. So by doing that, you become more whole, and then confusion, fear, anxiety, whatever it is that seems to kind of interrupt your day, you'll be able to breathe through it, rise above it. Grief is something that you do. You just learn how to wear it. Confusion, clear your mind by just being peaceful in your thoughts and not entertaining things that are not life-affirming. And that's hard to do, but when you get over in those weeds, you must get back on your path. Do not entertain thoughts that are not life-affirming. And then you see your path more clearly, because here's the 9 of coins, basically. And so that's like, even on a spiritual level, everything coming up roses. But don't give up on that hope because of what you're going through right now. And I hope that helped. I hope that helped.
There you go. We have Jody saying, has the time I've been waiting for finally arrived? I'm gonna have whatever fun I can with reading these, okay?
Can I go?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Okay. The first card is the Strength card. And that means that you have been so specific and so focused and pointed on your goal. And right now, again, we have the Ace of Cups, which is impregnation. And so...
Don't even start hitting me on the arm. That ain't happening right now, child. Sorry.
And so the impregnated possibility means that you could have 3 sources of income between 6 months to a year from now. And it shows you as Isis. And she, of course, you know, was a very powerful female pharaoh. And she knew how to design. So what you want to do then is focus on what you're really needing, what the priority is right now, and then make that happen. And then from there, go to the next priority. So you're cutting this down into bite-sized pieces, because that's the way you're going to work this out, being so overly committed, but you're able to make it happen. But it's going to be like working like you're getting your master's degree. So, but it works. Your female power takes over, and you make it happen. And then there's Tony.
I agree 100%. It's a lot of hard work in finally getting what you want, but you deserved it. You've earned it. I'm getting that there's something about you and your environment right now that just kind of is like making you a little upset. Don't know exactly what that is, but it's going to pass. So yeah, you're going to be fine. So you can count on it. You paid for it, so you can show the receipts. So yeah, it is your time.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. We have Bertha saying, anything on my mom, please.
Do you feel like every day you become a little more like her? It feels feels like she likes that. Through you, she lives on. There are talents that you have and a skill set you have that you got from her side of the family. She's very proud when you excel using these talents and skills. It looks like that she's ready now for a big reveal. So whatever it is you've been working on, if you're about to finish it and present it, then know that you have like all your angels and guides are behind you, and she's cheering you on, and you will be received and very well compensated for what you're trying to make happen. And she's so thrilled she can hardly stand it. The joy that you'll feel during this, she'll be right there in the middle of it, doing the happy dance.
Advice from your mom is never settle for anything less. Go after what you want. There will be justice in the outcome of it. Your mom sends a lot of love and emotion to you. There's also a choice that you're going to have to be making that's going to be coming up soon. And you will make the right choice. There's a little bit of, okay, you're actually going to earn your keep. It's kind of like you're at a point where you're at a good place, but there's more that you need to manifest. So you can actually take this to another level. That's going to take a little bit of time, but you will get there. Just be persistent, but you will get there. But she definitely sends a lot of love out to you. She's also talking about some situation where there was some sort of differences between you two, and it's like, let go of that. There's no differences anymore, because I see two swords folding. So there was some kind of a difference that you two had, and she's like, she's totally accepting, and she's totally with love. So she's fine.
Words will not fail me, I promise. We have Michelle saying, do you see anything or have any advice for me regarding my work or career?
Yeah.
Michelle, this is showing that you love what you do, and that shines through to your customers. It shows that your customers feel completely satisfied when you give to them from your heart and you earnestly try to meet the need that they're paying you for. And emotionally, then you're gathering friends like crazy, because you have this real sweet way of communicating with all these cups that I'm seeing. And so you have a way of, reaching in and touching people's hearts. And so the peacefulness of financial compensation and winning over the love of your clientele, that's where ultimate happiness lies. And it looks like that's yours like within 2 months. So work really hard, work your stuff, and the clientele shows up and loves you back just as much as you love them. Stay focused on that. Think about gold, the color gold. That's a happy color. And there you go. Go ahead, Tum.
Michelle, you love what you do, you just don't like where you do it. You're not saying anything to anybody. You're very kind of closed off, keeping things to yourself. You're not really happy with where you're at. I do see that there is a new job opportunity that'll be coming up, but wait, don't do it during Mercury retrograde, so hold on. You're looking at 2 months, so they always count the month that I'm in, so not this month, but next month. So sometime by next month, which will be past the Mercury retrograde, you will have a breakthrough. You feel like you're trapped at your work, and like I said, you love your job, you just don't like where you're doing it. You have thoughts about leaving, and the outcome of this is the Death card, which is change and rebirth. So you're going to be going into a better place, but you just don't like where you're at, and it's okay. Don't do anything for the next 2 months, but the job that you do get, you actually get more money, And all you have to do is be open to it. You have the Wheel of Fortune, which means your job will find you. It'll be fated.
There you go. We have someone asking what layout you do, Tony.
I just do I just
He's
throw
like,
cards.
I just throw cards. They end up in a place, and I read them.
Yeah, I just throw cards. I don't
It's
have
called the Tony.
I don't have
the Tony spread.
The way how I throw
Looks
it,
like the
I
cross.
throw it, and then to me, well, first of all, I go by what I see and what I feel. I don't go by the cards, but what I see and what I feel is always comes up in the cards. But I throw it in a way that it looks
Oh,
kind
you
of like
started
a
that
comic
way, huh?
strip. So it's kind of like I'm reading a
Never read the
newspaper.
Delta Cross.
So it just kind of goes, but
Yeah.
a lot of it is a lot of intuition, because a lot of the same cards will come up, but it doesn't mean the same thing.
But sometimes you start with the Celtic cross, right?
I go,
The kind of layout
go-
you
I-
do, like
I-
not in the right order.
it's not in the right order, but
Like
it,
the
it
shape
fills
of it.
up, it fills up to a square,
Uh-huh.
and it looks like a newspaper.
Like a
it's
storyline, huh?
Yeah, I read it,
Yeah.
it's like I'm reading a newspaper, I'm
Yeah.
reading it like a comic book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I've seen him do.
But sometimes I don't have to go all the way to close it up.
Right.
Sometimes I'll get the answer before then.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've never used the Celtic Cross. That's the one that a lot of people use, though. I
they
know.
do. It's a classic.
Never used it. Literally have never used it in my life. I mean, it's not a very long life, I know, but
Yeah, it's a long reference.
right. So yeah, if you're wanting to kind of do something similar, just throw some cards down in whatever way seems good to you, Katie. If you read cards. If not, start. Oh no. We have Pamela saying, "Can I have a reading?" So I'm guessing just a general reading for Pamela.
You can go ahead and do that.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
Only because I get too much information. It's like Pamela, I see past, present, and future. So I'll just go and I'll look at something from you being in kindergarten. So.
Yeah, that makes me come to a random point that I've said in some videos before. I know she's probably got things to say, but I'm going to speak anyways. Whenever you guys go to see a psychic, whether it be here, whether it be in person, whether it be on the phone, no matter where it is, at least ours here, it's usually best to have a more specific question just because they can see it all. That's not the issue here, but it's they can see it all.
And sometimes all at the same time.
Exactly.
Like
so it's
me.
like you might not get an actual an answer to a question you really do want to know about, because they're like, okay, well, you like the color green because they can see that.
And also, I look at it this way. You only have like a half hour or 45 minutes or whatever.
Don't worry.
I don't want to tell you exactly where you're at and what you're going through. It's like I want to tell you something that you don't know.
Or you want to know the
Or
answer
you want to
to,
know,
or something,
yeah.
because then it just,
Yeah.
we're not sitting there just talking about.
I just don't want to waste their time.
Exactly. But sorry, she can look into that. Just a general reading for you.
It looks like that you may have been on your job for a long time, and for whatever reason, it ended. And when it ended, there happened to have been a relationship, and you were banking on the relationship, and then it failed. And if this was happening probably around a 9-year or something in your chart where things really had to be purged, then that may have been what happened. It doesn't look like it was any kind of a karmic thing, but it was just the influence of the environment. And more than likely, a prod to move forward and move up. Now, this is saying that because of the relationship that fell apart, the King of Swords is showing that you've really won and earned a degree of being the King of Swords. So you're like the man of your own action, even if you are a woman. And that you know how to think like a man, but you're gentle like the woman. And it shows that when you turn the hand of fate, that you can actually be balanced in that yin and yang energy. And then you can be an entrepreneur or somebody who is in a high position of supervisory duties. You know how to manage people, you know how to manage stuff, and you also know how to move, and you know how to assimilate and survive. So with all this real strong ability and this big change that's showing up, You have to let go and wash all that other stuff out of your hair and get on with your future, because that's what's left. So love you enough to just walk forward, put one foot in front of the other, and make tomorrow happen. And that's where your destiny lies and your happiness lies.
Also, if you haven't met the person already, a new relationship's coming up that's gonna be a whole lot better than what you had to let go of.
It's true.
The person you had to let go of was very insecure and wasn't really responsible. But you have another relationship, if you haven't met him yet, who's very in tune with his own feelings and very, very nice person, very sensitive. So you have that coming up. But it was definitely a lesson in relationships too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mhm.
We got time for a couple more tonight. We have Jennifer saying future, traveling, will I have a career? Literally those three things.
Jennifer?
Jennifer. God, you made me scared that I said the wrong name there for a second with how you said that. I was like, oh no, did I mess up? I'm surprised I haven't made that mistake yet. Like read the completely wrong name for the wrong question type of thing.
It looks to me like you have a taught expectation of what all of this should look like, and that maybe following someone else's dream or expectation, it'll bring money, it brings lifestyle, you know, but it shows that mentally that you're very heavy laden, that the thoughts and all the stress that comes with managing that lifestyle, because it's not necessarily what you would create, seems like a lot of work. But you know, when we make changes and we love them, it doesn't feel like work at all. So that's how you can kind of gauge whether you're in someone else's will for your life or your own, is if it feels like work or if it feels like joy. Staying close to your indicators right now is really important. And Tony, what you got?
Well, what I got is that you've got really good karma, and it is about time that something works out for you. So I see a possibility of a new job, or the job that you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The basis of the situation is the world, so that is traveling and seeing the world. You have the sun above you, which is the highest of yes and happiness, and then you have the Six of Swords, which is traveling over water. I see strength, I see money, and I see you being very, very strong. And finally, yes, a yes to, it's like the highest of yes.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be very happy, and you're going to be making really good money. So you'll be fine.
And the world represents also reward for hard work well done. So there you go.
There you go. And last but not least, we have Susanna, who says her boyfriend and her have an interview tomorrow at a job for a better position. This is the third time for her boyfriend, but no word on which one. Just need a quick answer.
On which one boyfriend?
I'm guessing like if they're, no, I'm guessing at a, like for the better position or not. Like I don't know if they're both, I don't know if they're both interviewing for the same better position or not.
Yeah.
But this, she says third for boyfriend, but no word on which one, so maybe which one of them is getting it.
Oh, okay, let me look at her boyfriend.
Maybe. I could totally be wrong about that, I'm sorry.
Let me look at her boyfriend.
What I'm getting is that the change that's happened just not so long ago, just maybe weeks or months ago, that the reason why both of you guys are looking at this right now is it's a threshold of empowerment for you guys. So this would be a really good time also to think about wherever you're going. If you have to move and you have to move out of state, then go ahead and do that. And there's a duplicity here in the number of 3. I'm not sure what that means, but if you guys are working together and you're working in groups of 3, like 3 appointments or 3 interviews or 3 sites, I don't know, but the number 3 is probably going to lead you to the opportunities turning out the way you want them to.
Yes, your boyfriend will get the job.
What about a timeline?
That's
just me asking.
No, actually, you'll get the job within either 1 day or within a week. But it'll just take 1 day or within a week, but you will get the job. It'll be given to you. Now, with her, let's see. Well, yeah, you both are gonna get the job, but there's gonna be, cause you don't know what's gonna happen, but there's gonna be a move involved also. Like you said, possibly out of town, out of state, there is a move involved, but yeah, both of you will get the job, so, and you guys will be good. You guys will be fine, and stop worrying so much. Both of these are gonna happen really quick.
There you go.
And if you get hired within the day and then you have to be there within the week or something like that, don't freak out. They do this all the time, so it'll move pretty smoothly. You guys are ready.
Yep.
Cool. So that is it for tonight for readings. Thank you guys for joining us. I will get words real quick. Okay, words are there. If you can make it in this weekend because you do live in the state, please come in and see us. We have free mini lectures. They are 30-minute lectures starting at 10:30, both Saturday and Sunday. That is the day of the 2 days of our expo this week. They start at 10:30. They go until 3:30. They're 30-minute lectures. They are free. Also, all of our aura photos are half off through the weekend, so they are $10. You get the photo and the interpretive guide. And then on top of that, the big one for this weekend is all of our in-person readings are $1 a minute. They will book up quick. Please do not call the store right now, by the way. Call tomorrow morning. They book up quick. You can book with these guys. If not these guys this weekend. We do have on Saturday, we will have Bonnie, Droma, Miss Jerry, Lisa, Trish, Piper Lynn, Rachel, Sunny, and Tony all with us. 9 readers will be with us. That's how busy we get. So please call in and book your time tomorrow morning. It's like, please don't call right now. Call tomorrow morning. If you can't get here Saturday and you can only get here Sunday, then we will have Bonnie, Miss Jerry, Lisa, Kat, Droma, Rachel, Trish, and Sunny. I don't even know how many that is. 8. So 1 less reader, that one.
I feel like I'm on American Idol.
Call in, right?
Dancing with the Stars.
You know what? I'll give it through tonight until tomorrow morning when I make the post saying that I have picked someone. Share this video with your friends and family. And someone actually put a phone and said, call me. Share this video, whether you're watching it right now as we're finishing up the live, or you're watching it and we're not live anymore and you're commenting and I'm sorry I'm not replying to you. Then I will be picking someone tomorrow morning to win a 20-minute phone reading, free 20-minute phone reading with one of these readers of your choice. So please, share this video, bring your friends and family into this, and please, if you can make it in this weekend, call in 480-949-1888. Book an appointment with one of these amazing people, one of the other amazing readers we have. It's going to be a fun weekend, a lot of people in. And if you can't make it in this weekend, because I haven't said it, they do work regular schedules throughout the week. Tony here is here Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Jerry is here Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. I read that in a weird way, but whatever. Saturday and Sunday, she's here from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, she is here from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can read with them other times. They do phone readings. They do in-person readings. They both actually do different healing services, and I do have our services here on Facebook as well. If you want to know what lectures will be going on this weekend, because I haven't actually said any of them out loud, except Jerry's, look at the event that's on Facebook, because I am not going to sit here and read all of them. There are a lot. But, again, those are filling up as well, so call in tomorrow at 480-949-1888. If you don't want to call and you just want to stop by, please do. We are at 3114 East Indian School Road. We are in Phoenix. We're on the northwest corner. It's not really that hard to miss us. We got a giant sign. But thank you guys for joining us tonight. It was a little bit longer. It was a lot of fun to have them both here. I will be back again next week with, I don't know yet, but I'll figure that out. And thank you for joining the family here, and
thank you.
See you next
Thank
week.
you. God bless.